We're going to go ahead and do some messages specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, to see what is going on. Today we are still doing the tail end of that Mars-Uranus conjunction. They did meet up in the sky once again this morning, so we're still feeling the effects of these energies. We're doing a big clearing, healing, and release when it comes to the masculine fields right now on the planet. This is also helping us to integrate some of the changes that we're going through on a personal and on a collective level right now too. So big energies still at play. These two combined bring a powerful energy and a powerful mix of energies right now. Okay, so we're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine just to see what is going on. Remember, these are just collective energy readings, so they're kind of hard to do because you have to take what resonates for you for your specific situation, and maybe every message isn't for you, but maybe some of them clearly are. So take what resonates specifically for your situation when I'm doing these readings for you. Make sure you're doing the one-on-one readings with me. I do a phone call with you, and it's going to help you a ton with what is going on for your specific situation. So if you need a reading, go ahead and book them on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. I have tons of healings, clearings, and activation work on there. I am an energy healer. I'm always trying to help you with your healing. Make sure you're doing more energy work. If you are a twin flame, it's going to help you a ton with your situation no matter what is going on. I also do twin flame coaching, which will help to heal your attachment style, and it's great for working you through the process. So check out my website. All right, we're going to do some cards for the divine feminine. All right, divine feminine collective, divine masculine. If you're watching, take these as direct messages from your divine feminine. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. You might be thinking about travel. This could be, I see a lot of twin flames that if they are in separation doing solo trips, or those that are in union doing trips together. And this is something coming up through the collective, but this could indicate there might be some separation or distance between you where you might live apart. Maybe you live in other cities, states, countries, just kind of depends what's going on too. So this might be something at play. The more distance in the connection, the harder these connections can be. You know that too. They can take a toll on the connection. So you might be apart right now, or there might just be some distance in the connection, or you might be thinking about your future, what you want, and places that you want to see, or places you want to visit or travel to with your twin flame. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship that you deserve. Very important that you're focusing on yourself right now. Doesn't matter what you're going through. It's so important for the energetic dynamic with your twin flame. You're never apart anyways. It's always about energy. But divine feminine, make sure that you're working on yourself. Some of you guys are getting a grow up, which can be very painful and put you through a lot. We know that. Just kind of depends on what's coming up, but that grow up is helping you to level up in other areas of your life, especially energetically. So make sure that you're putting the focus on other areas of your life. The energy is flowing, it's moving, and it's a great time to be focused on your projects. Let's see. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. You might see your DM online. This is the hardest part. Some of your DMs might be avoidant. And then sometimes this might mean that they're trying to see if they can find that feeling with someone else. This isn't for everyone, but for some of them may have, this is huge with twin flames, blocked you, got you off their social media so that they can continue flirting with other women, hanging out with other women, or they're just interested in being single and continuing to date and keep their options open. This isn't for everyone, but this can be very common when you're dealing with avoidant attachment styles, that they have a deep fear of commitment, and this person may have had an issue committing to you fully and really being in a relationship exclusively with you. You're going to notice some of the red flags. If this is your situation, you'll probably notice this person with how they act with other people socially, or that they're hanging out with other people and doing things that really aren't the greatest in your relationship too. You're probably going to notice that. So some of you guys are getting very little from your masculine. They might be flat out ignoring you and continuing to hang out with other people online, and this is kind of rubbing you the wrong way, or you're noticing this too. Something that might be bothering you, divine feminine. Letting you down was the worst decision that I ever made. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? So this person has had time to reflect. You both have divine feminine, divine masculine. And the final stage to union is healing the issues that have led to separation, or we'll say different things, right? Different issues are coming up. I think it's very important to pay attention to what blocks are coming up, especially if you're in a separation or working your way to union. There are certain issues that need to be healed. With twin flames, they help you to heal deeper patterns on both sides. It can be a very intense connection because oftentimes you're very opposite in the patterns that you hold, so there can be a lot of triggering, but they're here to help you to clear certain patterns. Divine feminine, you're being guided to look at your patterns and behaviors right now and to release anything not serving you. I'm coming to you with an offer. Will you say yes when I offer you my hand? Will you take it? And this is a love offer coming in. Just know that too. I want to kiss you. I knew you were the one when I met you. The distance between us is killing me. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. This person might have a very strong pull with you where you feel very drawn to them, and there's a very, very strong pull to this person. Like you're always feeling them, you're always sensing them. There's a very strong energetic connection and spiritual connection between you, no matter how it looks in the physical. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. So this could be sabotaging behavior that came up. Okay, so I want to see what needs to be healed on both sides. Okay, 11-11. Okay, we have a twin flame situation, but this is the runner, chaser, and divine timing. This might have been an intense attraction, but an intense push and pull. There might be even a runner and chaser dynamic that needs to be healed in this. Divine feminine, make sure that you're not acting avoidant either. This is hiding, feeling guilty, and no communication. There might be some type of avoidance going on that needs to be healed, or a lack of communication, and this can be hard. It's all about healing what comes up for you in this space. This person might be reflecting. We have a lot of contemplation with the divine feminine. Some of you guys are unsure, you don't know what to do, and you don't know what to do about this situation. Some of you feel bad. This person may have made you feel guilty too, or you just feel that way. And then this is apology, remorseful, and ashamed. This person might be, if there's the silence technique being made, this says nothing about you as a person, because you'll feel bad like you did something to deserve it on the divine feminine side. But this says a lot more about the other person's toxic patterns and how they deal with things. And this can be kind of a manipulative tactic to make you feel bad too about things, and it just kind of depends. So you have this sacral energy coming up in your reading. And on the divine masculine side, they're being secretive and sneaky right now. They're hiding things from you. It just kind of depends on what, but we do have this. Look. All right, so we might have, not for everyone, but there might be toxic people around this person, and they might be hanging out with the wrong people. That might be playing a role in that too. Just kind of depends on what's going on. This person is planning to call you. They're planning to text you or meet up with you. They're thinking about what to do. If they were hanging out with other people, they've realized that they can't get that same feeling or sensation off of other people, and that they're missing you. They probably realized the grass wasn't greener on the other side for some of these people. Whatever your situation, it is designed so that you will miss each other. All right, and I'm just doing quick cards today. I did want to get on here and say hi though. All right, so sacral coming up again. Time to work on your manifestations. It's all about those seeds that you're planting. Some of you have planted a seed with the masculine. You're like, oh, yes, for this twin flame union, and it needs a little bit of time to grow, right? And this is important too. As masculine is reflecting, they're going to realize that you have permanently changed their reality. There's no going back to the 3D. So we do have that you're kind of in between things. This can indicate a separation or different choices coming up during this time, or even different people that can lead you to different outcomes in your path too. So you have something coming up with things too. Just know that. All about your path right now and where it's taking you. You have a very split energy right now. Maybe you're spread thin, you're focusing on everything. You're spending a lot of time multitasking. You're putting a lot of energy into this twin flame connection, not enough energy into yourself. You're kind of pouring thin right now. Make sure you're really taking care of yourself, as you're probably spending a lot of time alone right now. This person may have abandoned you in some type of way or rejected you. You might feel lost. It's all about tapping into the divine within you right now, no matter what your situation. So you might feel lonely or alone, especially if you're without your twin flame, or if you're in spaces where you're not seeing them as much. This is a very romantic connection too. So we know this. This is a romantic connection. This is like going with the flow and opening yourself up to love and romance. We have a lot of negative feelings coming up on the divine feminine side with these readings too. They're like, a lot of these cards are in reverse. Now we do have the positive lovers card. We'll get back to that too. But you might feel like you're having a string of bad luck around this connection. Like things aren't going great. This is like, you know, it feels like the universe is not aligning this. It's working against you. I don't know how to describe this energy. They may have been setbacks and delays on your path to union, or unexpected turns that you didn't see happening. So this is like change, but for the negative, and you're needing to keep a positive mindset to know this with how things are going. So it's like, we can always think of that as the divine timing, the clock card, right? And you might feel there's been some delays getting to union, because this is like the union card, but it's in reverse. So you might feel like there's a lack of support, and that you might have root chakra issues coming up around your family, where you might feel like an outsider in your family. You have self-doubt and low self-esteem coming up and issues like that. You do have the Lovers card, and we know that this is, you know, a very positive message about union. We'll get back to that too. But we have your masculine coming through in both of these situations, where I know we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and this is like, they're needing to let go of situations and people that are holding them back in their everyday life. So sometimes you go into these spaces of separation so each twin flame can focus on their own path. They're realizing that the people around them, a lot of them are not resonating with them anymore, or they're not serving them. So they're needing to let go of things, but they're also needing to let go of control of the situation. They might be controlling the situation with the union, and that's why it's not going anywhere, because we have the King of Cups in reverse, which is the 1-8, complete opposite as yesterday, where this was, you know, person might be acting emotionally immature. They might be anxious and depressed. This could be cheating, and there might be other third party energy involved. Oftentimes, it just depends. Or it's just that, you know, they're trying to control the situation. But we do have the Lovers card. You know that you are a twin flame, and you're in a twin flame situation, despite how this may sound. But it's bringing a lot of patterns that need to be worked out on both sides. So you have a strong attraction. However, you're needing to find that balance within yourself so that you can come into union. So both twin flames are meant to heal so that you can come together in a greater balance. So once you really do that inner work, you'll come together in a healthier way when you do too. So we have a lot of these themes kind of coming up right now of healing yourself to coming into a healthier connection. Some of you might be working through certain issues or patterns that have come up too. Okay, so divine masculine, right? Just some quick messages today. And divine masculine, collective, divine feminine, if you're watching, direct messages from your masculine. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. They can't get you off their heart or their mind. They may not be following their heart. They a lot of ego, like needing to get out of ego, right? And so some of that is healing the ego and getting out of that. Our relationship was different and special. Other people don't understand. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. So there might have been trust issues that need to be healed, or insecurities triggered on divine feminine side. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. So once again, trust issues coming up. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. They might see that after the fact. I can't go another day without you. So they're feeling it in the day-to-day. I don't want to be toxic anymore. I've been watching your socials and admiring your picture. This person is definitely watching you far away. I wish you were here with me. I hate seeing you with them. All right, we're going to do some cards for the masculine real quick. I'm just doing some quick little card pulls just to see what's going on. What needs to be healed on the masculine side? conflict resolution. They need to make amends and get a positive outcome with you. They might not have been able to handle some type of conflict or argument that happened. They might be dating and looking at other options, and they're back on the market, and that might be part of the problem too. This is part of, right here, spiritual attacks coming up, where I know the dark, I've been having these conversations for days, right? And this is what happens with twin flames too. So something may have gotten in the way. This could be karma or karmics or something kind of in the middle of you guys taking their focus. It depends on where they've been putting their time. All right, they are looking at pictures of you and they are missing you. And on the divine feminine side, this is that solar plexus, ashamed and feeling bad energy. They want to reconcile the divine feminine. They want to resolve issues and get back together. But there could have been toxic issues in this connection or some type of drama that needs to be worked out. All right, divine feminine is going through that tower moment, everything crumbling and everything falling in, especially if you've placed a lot of value on this relationship. Divine feminine feeling the loss of that connection very strongly too. So these are things that need to be healed on the divine feminine side too, or worked out, we'll say. Okay, divine masculine. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You're getting hit hard with your awakening right now too. You're getting hit with a lot of different things, right? It's like you're getting hit hard with this awakening. You're having a lot of realizations, but you're awakening to your twin flame. You have been a catalyst for your divine feminine to awaken more too. Just know that. Awakening to the divine connection. A lot happening with community and the people around you. Just know that. All right, divine timing is at play with this connections. Have patience in this connection. Pierce perseverance. This means to keep moving forward on the path towards union, no matter how it looks. Trust in the divine when it comes to this union and what is happening with it. You're playing a lot of memories. You miss the past with your twin flame. You might be having nostalgia, but you're also letting go of attachments to your own past and other things in your life. So you're needing to let go of. Some of you had very strong attachments to your old life that you just couldn't quite let go of to come into union. Working through some of these things. All right, you're having this hesitation. This is past heartbreak, broken trust, and afraid to move forward. Both you and your divine feminine are kind of stuck in limbo with this connection, especially if in separation you're unable to move forward, but you need to move forward together. And so you're just kind of stuck in this space. And so we have the Empress in reverse, and this is like suppressing your feminine side. You might have been hiding your vulnerable side, or you didn't feel comfortable enough to open up to your soft side or your feminine side. So you've been disconnecting from it. This is affecting your abundance and your confidence too. So this is very important that you're connecting with your own divine feminine side, but also your actual divine feminine, so that you can tap into more abundance. Okay, you have a wake-up call that's happening. You're getting hit with a lot of karma, and this is like awakening, getting more clarity and karmic lessons in your life hitting you outside of this union. It could be with karmic partners, family members, situations, obstacles, just kind of depends, because the universe is trying to get you into this reunion with your twin flame or union. And this is like happy relationship union, right? Beautiful energy. It's that happily ever after that everyone wants in their life. And it's like that kind of energy. But first you must go through some of these lessons. And we have two masculine cards coming through of what is going on with your energy. The Hierophant is like, make sure you're listening to your spiritual guidance and your assistance that you're getting right now, and paying attention, because you're set in your ways and your beliefs, and you're needing to clear some outdated 3D beliefs, especially around love and relationships, that might be blocking you for a long time. And your divine feminine is trying to help you to make you aware of that. So you're being too rigid and controlling with the Empress in reverse, because these are both twin flame cards when upright. And so this is like coming off as being controlling, domineering, and this is like being abandoned and let down. These are from past wounds where you're trying to control the situation in some type of way. And you know, you might be reenacting some past abandonment wound or something like that, or control issues that you're used to from karmic relationships. I think the reason why so many people struggle in the twin flame relationships is because you've only had karmic relationships in your past, and it could just be from watching our parents' karmic relationships and programming, or our own karmic wounds that we need to heal from past relationships that tend to come up and come out within the twin flame connection. So you're being also guided to heal some of these things too. You might be feeling that abandonment wound very strongly, especially if you're without your twin flame, that you're missing them at this point. All right, I'm going on that note anyways. I'm going to be doing healings and activations today. I have a bunch up still for today. Tomorrow's the 7/17 portal. Have a bunch of stuff up for tomorrow too. You want to be taking advantage of the energies today and tomorrow to do healing and activation work. Have a beautiful day. If you need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com.